So an object in the sense it is a collection of key value pair. So here is the example of the object. So we having const person, it is an object name. So we having a key value pair. So the name, age, city are the keys, and the value after the keys were the its values. So name we having Rakshita, age will be 23. So city will be Chennai. So I'm logging the person. So I'm getting the output from the object. So I'm getting the name, age, and the city. So dot notation versus bracket notation. So dot notation, so used when you know the exact key names. So can't use for dynamic keys. So here we having uh, so here I am having const. So person dot name in the sense the key value which is having names. I'm getting the output Rakshita. So console dot age person dot age we are getting our output 23. So bracket notation it is used when the key is dynamic or not. We have a valid identifier. So that time for it will we will use like console dot log person in bracket also we can put as name. Then we will get the output Rakshita, or else we are giving assigning the const key is equals to city. Then console dot log person key. So we will get the output channel. So moving on to next topic, that is object methods. So here, so creating an object. So creating an object in the sense, so for example, this is an example of creating an object. So first, I'm considering const car. So I am taking three key value pairs. So which is brand Toyota, model Innova, year 2022. So these brand model year are the key, and these are Toyota Innova 2020 are its respective values. So if I console.log car, then I will get the output brand Toyota model Innova and year. So if I want to singly get the output from these objects, so if I want Toyota or singly or Innova 2020, so that time so so for example const. So if I take an object, so if I take name is equals to Raksh, if I take each equals to 23, comma city, Ugola. So if I want to singly want name a city, so then I need to, so if I console.log, if I do object, so it will give the whole array what and all there inside an array. So for example, if I want just, if I want the name which is inside an object, then I can use object dot name. So then I got the output what is inside the it will check whether the name inside an object So it is asking for the name inside an object. So I am having Rakt. Okay. So I got an output. So if, so for example, I can use the bracket also, like, so here I can, so I can access anything. If I do age, then it will give 20. So here, adding or modifying and deleting the property. So first we will move on to adding a new property. So here I am adding a color. Car dot color is equals to white. So it is, so I'm consoling the car. So now the color is added into a object. So here first we having brand module at here. So now I got brand module here and color. So next from the bracket notation, so I got car of price, which is something. So if I console dot car, it will get, it will also include in the object. So I'm having brand, uh, model Innova here, and the color which we added here, and the price. So moving on to next. So modifying the existed property. So if I car bracket, or I can use car dot module is equals to Fortuner. So if I console car dot module, so then the module is changed from Innova to Fortuner. So I'll get an output. So previously I had Innova. So now I changed the existing property of module to Fortuner. So I got an output Fortuner. So deleting the property. So if I want to delete a property from the key from the key value pair from the object, so just I need to delete person object name dot the key. So then if I console the object, so I will get the output excluding the deleted one. So moving on to the object method, in the sense function inside this one. So here we having const user. So here I am having a two key value pair. So in the first key value, I'm having a name and a value which is Rakshita. So here the second key is a function. So when it will return hello with this in the sense this object name. So what is there? So its name. So in this case, it will give hello Rakshita. So if I console user dot greet function, then it will give hello Rakshita. So looping through objects. So here I am using foreign loop. So here, so for let key in the person. Key in the person. So it is consoling. Key in the sense what and all key is there. What and all key is there inside the object person. So I'm asking, asking when in the sense let key in person, in the sense it is going through each key in the person. So here we having, I don't have, or in the sense if I, for example, so here I am having a this way object name as an object, and I'm having a three key value pair. I'm having a three property. So for let, so key in the sense key in object in the sense the object name. Okay. So I'm asking let key this key in the sense each key in the object in the object, I am asking it to console dot log console.log. So I'm asking it to print the key. In the sense, it will print the key. What kind of key I am having? Name, age, and city. I'm asking it to print the key along with its value. So for getting the value from an object key, so I need to do object dot name, or I can use obj. In the bracket, I can do key. So I don't know, like I'm here going through loop. As I told in the bracket notation, if I am using a dynamic keys, then this bracket notation is helpful. So then, okay, if I enter, oh sorry. So now I am getting Rux name, Rux age 23, city, uncle. So you may get confused. So previously I have used here brackets because I know the specific name, then I can use the bracket and this name. So if I am using it dynamically, I can just use the referred like